Hey guys, in this video we are going to checking out top 5 best mini PC review in the market. I made this list on my personal opinion and our research. I have a list of them based on their quality, feature, durability, price, and more. If you want more information and updated price on the products mentioned, be sure to take the link in the description down below. Also make sure you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to stay update latest technology review. So let's get started. Number 5. ZNR Mini PC. This is the ZNR Mini PC, tiny enough to fit in your hand, but it packs a laptop-class AMD Ryzen 7 processor, dual LAN, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2 and multi-screen 4K display support. I'll test performance, ports, thermals, noise and whether this is actually a smart buy or just another flashy mini PC. The ZNR. Depending on the version you buy, you can get Ryzen 7 4800H or Ryzen 7 5800H 8 cores, 16 threads, DDR4 dual-channel memory support, advertised up to 64GB, M.2 2280 NVMe storage and some versions support adding a 2.5-inch drive, Wi-Fi 6 plus Bluetooth 5.2, dual LAN ports and multi-display support with HDMI, DP and Type-C depending on the model. If you're buying this for long-term use, upgrading to 16GB or 32GB RAM makes a massive difference for multitasking. It supports Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, which is perfect for wireless keyboards, controllers, and headphones. The Ryzen 7 4800H and 5800H are both 8-core, 16-thread chips, so for everyday use this feels fast. Web browsing with many tabs, office work, Zoom, Meet, photo editing and even 1080-pixel video editing depending on your workflow. This unit uses an internal cooling system designed for stable performance under load. In normal browsing and office use it stays quiet, but under heavy CPU load you will hear the fan. Like any compact PC, if you want the best experience, keep it in an open area, not inside a tight cabinet, and consider a laptop cooling pad if you run heavy loads for long hours. Overall, the ZNR is a strong budget-friendly mini PC for office work, home entertainment, students, and even small server projects, especially if you want dual LAN and upgrade options. If you need a compact PC that's fast, flexible, and doesn't take up space, this is worth considering. Number 4. ZNR Mini PC. The first thing you notice is the size. This is a proper space saver. B-roll. Hold it in one hand, show the compact body. It's compact, easy to place on a desk, and perfect if you want a clean setup or want to hide it behind a monitor with the Visa mount. The ZNR Ryzen 7 5800H 8 cores, 16 threads, boost up to about 4.4 GHz graphics. Integrated AMD Radeon graphics, RAM, DDR4, dual slot upgradable, often 8GB to 32GB depending on configuration, storage. M.2 2280 NVMe SSD, common configs from 128GB up to 1TB wireless. Wi-Fi 6 plus Bluetooth 5.2, wired network. Dual gigabit LAN, displays. Triple display up to 4K at 60Hz, usually via DP plus 2x HDMI. Depends on model. You've got multiple USB ports for keyboard, mouse, storage, and accessories, plus dual LAN, which is great for home server, NAS-style setups, office networks, router plus LAN bonding / separate networks, and you still get Wi-Fi 6 if you want wireless. This mini PC triple display is a game changer. Editing on one screen, browser on another, and communication tools on the third. The claim is up to 4K at 60Hz on all displays, depending on the exact configuration and cables. Show Windows desktop, opening apps, Chrome tabs, file transfers, light editing timeline with 8 cores and 16 threads. This PC is great for office work, programming and dev tools, 4K video playback, light to medium photo / video editing, casual gaming and esports at lower settings. The integrated Radeon graphics can handle esports titles like Valorant, Dota 2, Rocket League at 1080-pixel low / medium, older AAA games at low settings, but for modern AAA at high settings, this isn't that kind of machine. This model also focuses on cooling with a quiet fan design, show airflow, cooling graphic, then audio test moment. In normal use like browsing and office work, mini PCs like this are usually quiet, under heavy load. Like long renders or stress tests, you'll hear the fan, but it should stay reasonable. Overall, the ZNR with Ryzen 7 5800H is a strong mini PC for productivity and everyday performance. The CPU is powerful, the connectivity is excellent with dual LAN and Wi-Fi 6, and upgrades are straightforward, so it's a flexible setup that can grow with you. Number 3. GMTech Mini PC. The GMTech K6 Mini PIC Dual 2.5G LAN is amazing for creators, NAS users, home lab, router projects, and fast file transfers, and USB 4 at 40 gigabits per second is a big deal for high-speed storage and docks for wireless. You get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2, that means faster Wi-Fi, lower latency, and better connection stability, especially if you use a 6 GHz router. This mini PC supports triple display output using HDMI display port, USB-C, video out, so you can run a full workstation setup, editing on one screen, browser on another, and chat/monitoring on the third. The Ryzen 7840HS is a strong 8-core, 16-thread CPU with boost up to 5.1 GHz, built on modern architecture, which makes this mini PC great for office work plus 50 browser tabs, programming/development, 4K streaming and media, photo editing, Lightroom, Photoshop, video editing, and the Radeon 780M is one of the best integrated GPUs right now. It's a huge upgrade compared to older Vega iGPUs, and it can handle esports titles really well. It's still an integrated GPU, so don't expect high-end AAA on ultra settings, but for the size, the gaming performance is impressive, great for Valorant, CS2, Dota 2, LOL, Rocket League, Fortnite on performance mode, GTA 5 on tune settings. For AAA games, you'll usually aim for 1080 pixel low/medium or 720 pixel for smoother FPS. It uses DDR5 SODIMM slots and M.2 2280 PCIe SSD storage. Many versions support upgrading RAM up to 64 GB, and storage can be expanded depending on the available slots. Cooling is important with a powerful CPU in a small chassis, and GMTech highlights a double fan cooling system, heat pipe, and upgraded metal plate for better heat dissipation. Overall, the GMTech Nuckbox K6 is a powerful mini PC that's great for productivity, creators, and even light gaming, especially because of the 780M graphics, USB 4, and dual 2.5G LAN. If you want a tiny PC that can do serious work and still play games after office hours, this is a strong option. Number 2. FireBat A6 Mini PC. The FireBat A6 Mini PC has a clean, modern design, and it can sit flat or stand upright. The corners have this aggressive styling, and there's ventilation around the body, which is important for a high-performance laptop-class CPU in a small box. The FireBat A6 includes a good selection for daily use. USB-A ports, USB-C, HDMI, DisplayPort, LAN, 3.5mm headphone/audio jack, DC power jack, and because it supports triple screen display, it's a great choice for office setups like TradingView, productivity, or multitasking. You're getting Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, which is perfect for wireless keyboard, mouse, headphones, controllers, and stronger Wi-Fi performance compared to older Wi-Fi 5 setups. The Ryzen 6800H is an 8-core, 16-thread chip, great for office work and multitasking, browsing with lots of tabs, coding and productivity apps, 4K video playback, light content creation like photo editing and basic video editing, and the Radeon 680M is one of the strongest integrated GPUs of its generation, so it can actually handle a good amount of gaming, especially esports titles. I'll show you benchmark scores here on screen, and then we'll jump into a few games at 1080 pixel and 720 pixel to see realistic FPS. This is not a dedicated gaming PC, but for integrated graphics, the 680M is solid. Valorant, CS2, Dota 2, LOL, Rocket League, Fortnite, GTA 5. If you play AAA games, you'll want lower settings, and sometimes 720 pixel for smooth gameplay. The marketing mentions dual-channel DDR5 and SSD upgrade options with storage expandable up to around 2 TB depending on the configuration, so you can buy the base model now and upgrade later with mini PCs. Heat and fan noise matter. Under basic use, it should stay quiet, but under a heavy CPU load like exporting video or long gaming sessions, expect the fans to ramp up. Overall, the Firebat A6 is a strong mini PC for people who want a compact Windows machine with good CPU power and surprisingly good integrated graphics. If your goal is a small workstation, home PC, or even light gaming machine, it's definitely worth considering. Number 1. GMKTech Plus Mini PC. The GMKTech K8 Plus Mini PC looks clean and minimal with lots of ventilation around the sides. It's small enough to disappear on your desk or mount behind a monitor. Also, cooling matters in mini PCs, and GMKTech highlights an upgraded twin-fan cooling system with a larger heatsink setup. This is where the K8 Plus gets interesting for connectivity. You're getting dual 2.5G LAN ports, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2 USB 4 Type-C full function. Power, data and video output HDMI. 2.1 display port, multiple USB ports for accessories, 3.5mm audio jack and a Kensington lock slot, and yes, there's Oculink, which is a big deal if you want to connect an external GPU or high-speed expansion. Dual 2.5G LAN is perfect for people who want this as a mini home server, router box, NAS companion, or virtualization lab. Inside you typically get two DDR5 SODIMM slots, dual M.2 2280 SSD slots, so you can start with 16 GB per 512 GB and later expand storage big time depending on the SSDs you install. The star of the show is the Ryzen 7 8845HS, an 8-core, 16-thread chip paired with the Radeon 780M, which is one of the strongest integrated GPUs you can get in a mini PC. Office work, browsing and multitasking, programming/development, photo editing and light video editing, 4K media playback, light to medium gaming. I'll put benchmark numbers on screen right here, and I'll also test a few games at 1080 pixels so you can see what the 780M can actually do. This PC multi-display support with HDMI, DisplayPort and USB 4 video output. You can build a serious workstation setup, even multiple 4K screens, depending on your exact monitor and refresh rate settings. The GMKTech also mentions different power profiles like quiet, balanced and performance modes, going up to around 70 watt in performance mode, and for noise, the claim is roughly mid-30s dB in quieter modes and closer to around 40 dB in performance mode. Overall, the GMKTech K8 Plus is one of those mini PCs that punches way above its size, especially because of Ryzen 7 8845HS, Radeon 780M, USB 4 and dual 2.5G Ethernet. If you want a small PC that can do a bit of everything from work to media to light gaming and even networking projects, this is a really solid option.